Welcome to today's video, where we'll be diving into a controversial topic, the 10 worst rated K-dramas, according to netizens, and the biting comments they had to offer. Love Alarm 2? Many fans had high expectations after the success of Season 1, but unfortunately, Season 2 fell flat for many viewers. Netizens' comments. The characters felt completely disconnected from how they were portrayed in Season 1. How did they manage to ruin the love triangle so badly? The ending left me feeling like I wasted my time. It felt rushed, like the writers didn't even care anymore. The chemistry that was there in Season 1 vanished completely. Abyss. This supernatural romance drama promised an intriguing concept, but the execution didn't sit well with fans. Netizens' comments. The plot was all over the place and made zero sense half the time. The actors did their best, but even they couldn't save this mess. I still don't understand what the Abyss was supposed to be. The pacing was too slow, and then everything got crammed into the last few episodes. It felt like they were trying too hard to mix comedy with serious moments, and it didn't work. Sisyphus, the myth. Despite having a strong cast, this sci-fi drama left netizens confused and disappointed. Netizens' comments. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly the plot was. It had so much potential, but the story became too complicated. Why does it feel like the writers gave up halfway through? The CGI looked cheap for such a high-budget drama. I kept hoping it would get better, but it just never did. Doom at your service. This fantasy romance had viewers excited initially, but many felt let down by the direction the story took. Netizens' comments. The romance felt forced, especially by the end. I couldn't connect with any of the characters. The female lead's personality was too passive. It was frustrating to watch. The storyline felt repetitive and dragged out unnecessarily. I didn't feel any emotional investment in the outcome, which is rare for me with K-dramas. The Bride of Habak. This 2017 fantasy drama received a lot of hype, but netizens weren't shy about expressing their disappointment. Netizens' comments. The storyline was confusing and lacked any real depth. The romance was awkward and didn't feel genuine at all. They completely wasted the potential of such an interesting concept. I couldn't take the male lead seriously as a god. His portrayal felt weak. It was visually stunning, but that's about all it had going for it. 6. Meow The Secret Boy. This fantasy romance involving a cat turning into a human left many viewers scratching their heads. Netizens' comments. The concept was cute, but the execution was painful. The plot was way too slow, nothing happened for entire episodes. The characters felt one-dimensional and uninteresting. I didn't know if I should laugh or cringe at some of the scenes. It felt like the writers didn't know what to do with the story after the first couple of episodes. Vagabond. With a high budget and star-studded cast, this action thriller had big expectations but fell short in execution. Netizens' comments. The plot started off strong, but quickly became a confusing mess. So many plot holes that by the end, I had more questions than answers. They relied too much on action sequences, but the storyline didn't hold up. The romance was underdeveloped and unnecessary. The ending was so abrupt and unsatisfying, I couldn't believe it. Melting Me Softly. This drama about cryogenics and a time leap missed the mark for many fans. Netizens' comments. The pacing was painfully slow and the plot dragged on. The premise was interesting, but the execution was boring. The leads had no chemistry, making the romance hard to watch. The science part of the story was so poorly explained, I couldn't suspend my disbelief. It just wasn't engaging enough to keep me interested. 9. Manhole. A time travel comedy that aimed to be quirky, but left viewers bewildered instead. Netizens' comments. I didn't know if I was supposed to laugh or be confused half the time. The characters were so unlikable, it was hard to root for anyone. The time travel concept was poorly done, leading to plot inconsistencies. The humor felt forced, and the story didn't go anywhere. I couldn't finish it. It was just too frustrating to watch. 10. Cheese in the Trap. While the webtoon it's based on is beloved, the live-action adaptation caused quite a stir for all the wrong reasons. Netizens' comments. The story diverted so far from the original webtoon, it was unrecognizable. The focus on the male lead ruined the character development of the female lead. The second half felt like a completely different show from the first. The ending was confusing and didn't provide any closure. Fans of the webtoon were especially disappointed in how it turned out. And that's our list of the 10 worst-rated K-dramas, along with some of the most scathing comments from netizens. Let me know if you agree with any of these critiques, or if there's another drama you think deserved to be on this list. As always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more K-drama content.